Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Blind. This guy, he is a bit of a jerk. So we're gonna go defile his wife's grave, apparently. I question how this is helping anyone, but whatever. He put him there. Eliza's grave dirt. I saw another guy jump up on top of here, so that might be something we want to do. Well, at any rate, this guy's only level 23, so he's not going to be of any help to us. So, let's give this a go. You dig through the semi-loose dirt over the grave, you find the remains of a coffin. Within the coffin, you can feel the vibrating scrapes of clawed fingers and the gnashing of rotten teeth. Will you open the coffin and retrieve the embalmer's heart? Yes, it's not going to go well, but I will. Aber, is that you? Oh, I'm so hungry. Aber, so hungry. You're not my husband. I was sent you, and you look delicious. Oh no, I'm delicious. I'm delicious and frozen. Why you gotta run? Oh no! This is what happens. Just summon the guards. Yep, we can't do this. That guy beat her up so fast she didn't have time to summon her guards. Well, he was level 52 or something like that. So yeah. If it was only Eliza, we could manage it. But when you stack on 3 more elite guards on top of that, we ain't got a chance. Bummer. So not only did that guy from last episode cheese the quest with a level 52 friend, but he was so powerful he skipped an entire mechanic. Impressive. Depressing, but impressive. At least we now know that we look delicious. So we got that going for us. I guess. Not entirely convinced it's a good thing. Now everybody's here. Okay. Hey guys, how would you like to come over here? So you're telling me there's a chance. Evade. Miss. I'm thinking there isn't a chance, actually. Oh no! I've come down. I've made a terrible mistake. Wow, they're strong. Everybody except for one of them. Oh, she summoned a bunch more of them. Good. Very good. Just what I was looking for. Nice. Nice. A list of things that are not working includes this. If we look in our quests, it's all elite quests. We got Fireheart Male elite quest. We got Bard the Embalmer elite. Morley Dim elite. This one's a dungeon. This one's a dungeon. Dungeon, dungeon, dungeon. This one we just have to walk somewhere. Elite quest, elite quest. Dungeon, dungeon, elite, elite, elite. We need a new area. Pretty much, is what I'm saying. Okay. Good. Very good. No, wait. The opposite of that. Very bad. Everything's going very badly. We got guns level, though. They going back in the hole? Is Liza still even here? Yep, there she is. Let's see if anybody's trying to fight the other guy here. Yes, at this point, it is abundantly clear that we need groups for elite quests. Most of the time. Sometimes we can get away with it. Not this time. I can get away with elite quests where it's one elite versus me, like 30 times. When it's 4 elites versus me, that goes straight onto the not going to happen pile. There's more Ladim. Maybe around here it's level 35. No, not really. Well, we already know we can't fight him. So, it's a bit of a predicament we find ourselves in. At least he's only one guy. That's something. I don't know what level we need to be to take on 4 level 28 to 32 elites at the same time. That'd be a ridiculously high level. I can barely take on 2 or 3 normal enemies of a similar level. Let alone elite guys. Very unfortunate. Are there rewards from these quests anyways? So I know how sad I'm going to be that I can't complete them. Some cloth armor or a shield of 661 armor. So a slightly better shield. It's a decent shield. I'll give them that. And I feel like this one's going to lead to the quest where you fight the monstrosity that comes down the road. And more Ladim just gives me some cash. No, more Ladim! You're supposed to give me cash. How do you feel about not attacking me anymore? It's time for running. Man, he hit so hard. So hard. Wow, he hits hard. Well. I suppose this is going to be an inventory management episode now. Yeah. So, I guess I'm really looking for gray elite quests. Because we've seen already green and yellow. Not gonna happen. So that makes me a little less optimistic of our chances of completing Fire Hardened Mail right now. Yeah. I don't like you. You are a bane to my existence. Okay. Huh. Unfortunate, but it's what it is. Was really hoping that she would not spawn all those guys. It really looked like we had it in the bag, but no. We get punished for being not incredibly overpowered. By even more than just having to do the fight while weaker. Nope, that's not enough. I have to make things difficult for myself. I guess I can just sell this bag. These ones are soulbound, that's why I needed to care about it. I can just sell this. Alright, let's try to do some selling stuff. Why not? Who wants Emblazoned Braziers. What a name. Yep, that's not the right word. It's an emblazoned set. Emblazoned chest plate. Emblazoned legs. Emblazoned belt. Here's emblazoned bracers. That's interesting. And there's not enough information on here to be able to figure out what anything's happening. Let's just go figure out what the minimum price we can sell these things for is. Try to pop it on for slightly more than that. And if it fails, oh well. If they're not too expensive, I'll just probably sell them anyways.
How are you?
Not worth my time. 8, 13, 19. Yeah, these aren't going to be substantial enough to bother with this. If we use our own experience, buying things from the auction house really doesn't happen too much. Like, we found a few things, but nothing substantial, really. We can try to sell this bag, at least. Is a 10-slot bag. Here's some 10-slot bags. Nope, that's a 10. This was for about 30. The way these are all stacked randomly. This one's 10, this one's 8. Yeah, there's just... That's basically the same price. Not gonna bother. Previously there was a shortage on 10-slot bags, but that does not seem to be the case right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Do we have anything in here? Of course we do. We got a successful auction expired on this 10-slot bag. So even though there was a shortage of 10-slot bags earlier, nobody cared. I managed to sell silk. Sale price was 30, the deposit was 4, auction house cut 1.4. Amount received 32.5. Ah, so the deposit isn't all taken from you. Okay. Interesting. We've had really minimal success selling anything.
What can I do?
I really want to bother anymore. We can just sell it to the store for basically the same price. Like, besides, like, some skill-related items, professions, whatever, it really does not seem like things are worth very much. Like, I bet, like, specific, expensive, useful things are actually of some value. But in general, does not seem to be the case. Okay. Looking at my bank, we are just absolutely full on things. Great. Now, since we haven't completed those quests, we have new quest items to fill up our bank space with. Great. Fantastic. Box we can't use. Let's make a little bit of space in our inventory for all this ore. Yeah, that's a lot. It really is quite a significant amount.
Watch it.
Yikes. Okay. So we are going to smelt up all these bars. Yay. We got iron, we got tin, we got silver, we got copper, so we're gonna have bronze. We got tons and tons of various cloths. So I think I want to do... Where's first aid 100? Or 171. I feel like there might be some more new recipes for that. But first... smelting. We don't have any gold yet. But anyways, this is going to take some time. I'm going to smelt all these bars and reorganize the inventory. But don't need to watch that. That's probably even less interesting than me constantly dying to elite monsters. So I'll be back when I have bars that can be actually used to do things. And we're back. We have a lot of bronze, a good amount of iron, a whole bunch of rocks, a bunch of silk, all sorts of good stuff. So let's see what we can smith.
How are you?
The next thing we can smith, next upgrade, is a green iron bracers at 165.
See you soon.
We are currently 156, so that's 9 levels we need to get. We're going to be focusing more on the armor side of things, of course. Green iron leggings.
Great to meet you.
I guess we got legs before the other things. Okay, that's fine.
Be good.
What can we do with bronze still? 6 bronze bars, 7 bronze bars. Silvered bronze. That requires grinding stones and other things. Patterned bronze. That's grinding stones. Grinding stones and grinding stones. Coarse. We got a decent amount of coarse stone. We could make those if they were necessary. Silvered bronze, shining silver breastplate. We still don't have the iridescent pearls. Is this even good? Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's a bit expensive still. And I kind of want to save up some money for when we get to level 34, because we're going to get new abilities and all that. And I'm not sure what level the fire hardened mail thing might be. So I'm going to focus on trying to get that before I spend any money on these fancy pearls. We got everything else though. That's not a problem. So what we're going to do first is create these rough bronze leggings until it's no longer an option. It's still yellow, so it should still give us a decent amount of levels. If we can get this up to 165, we're gonna have more options. But really, I'm just trying to go through some of the bronze right now. Ooh, these green iron's more expensive. Oh, it tries green dye. Right, now it's in the green. It's still not in gray, so I think it still can give levels. Yeah, there's a level. Slightly concerned about this green iron stuff, requiring green dye, heavy grinding stones. We're going to play the rough bronze leggings until the day is done. Our inventory is very full of these shiny pants. And there's 130. There is 165. So first up,
Hi.
these pants we made, they're worth something. That's more than 1 silver per bronze bar, which, whatever. Nobody was gonna want 16 pairs of pants though. Let's just make a little bit of money here. We're mostly training blacksmithing for whatever that's worth.
What can I do for you?
Alright, we can learn green iron bracers. Which again, they're green iron, so they're probably going to require green dye. And this one's at 170.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, let's see. The green iron requires green dye. Is this any good? They're pretty good. They're basically equivalent. +3 armor, -3 strength, +3 stamina. I know that mine are reinforced, so we could probably do that with other things, but I've never gotten more reinforcement whatevers. So currently they're not really worth considering. I need green dye to be able to use my iron here. Golden skeleton key. The iron buckles don't do anything for me anymore, unfortunate. So if I want to make use of my iron to get more levels, I need green dye, which is very weird.
What's on your mind?
Slightly annoying. Next thing's at 170. Glinting steel. +12 attack power. Interesting. Green iron hauberk. Wow, that's pretty strong. That is substantial right there. That's just better in every way. I bet that's super expensive to make, though. A blue item that you can just craft. Yeah, like this one. If I'm gonna have all these weird extra little bits. Solid grinding stone. Gold scale. Solid weight stone. Steel breastplate. True silver. Mithril. Steel plate. That could use... Steel probably uses iron. That makes sense. So it really looks like we're really coming to the end of bronze. For the most part.
See you soon.
Which is a bit disappointing. Also brings up the question, if we want to get more levels, I kind of don't want to use my iron yet, because we still have the possibility of using bronze to get at least a few more levels between these legs and cuirass. And if worse comes to worse, pattern bronze bracers. I still think we're good on heavy sharpening stones for the time being. Don't really need to do anything else with these rocks. So I guess the next thing we want to do is bang out all these heavy wool bandages. See if this... possibly stop this if it turns gray. But for the time being, we're just getting more first aid levels. Then, I'm seeing here, wool bandage, heavy wool bandage, linen bandage, heavy linen bandage. So I'm expecting there's a heavy silk bandage at some point, but we probably need to go back to the vendor to learn that. And that's the advanced vendor, I think. I'll check around, but pretty sure that's where I need to go for that. Again, I want to possibly avoid using my silk until this turns gray to get the absolute most out of my low-level resources. Kind of takes up more space than I'd like, but it is what it is. I could make a whole bunch of silk bandages right now. So what's that? Replace my heavy wool bandage. How much is this? 400? I mean, kind of just want some of these at least, just for having around. And if we inadvertently push heavy wool out of all use, that's just something we have to deal with, I suppose. Why is heavy bowl bandage up here now? I don't know. Things are switching around in strange orders. It's like a stack of these, I guess. Use up, well, not use up any. Now it's back up here. And all these bandages are now in gray. So I have no more skill usage for wool. I think you can turn in wool for some other quests or something. So, not a big deal. I kind of want to stop there. We got a stack. And 19. Slightly inconvenient, but okay. Do I want to make anything with the rocks? Not particularly. So the silk. We still have quite a few. But now that the recipe we have is in green, I might get better bang for my buck from learning a better silk bandage recipe. How much time we got left on this? Half an hour? Slightly inconvenient. I suppose we can go see if we can get that recipe, get a recipe for better stuff. Let's start here, see if they have newer recipes, and then move on further afield. Because I don't know if they had other recipes. They did sell me the book, though. We'll figure it out.
Welcome.
This person has no recipes for me.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay. Suppose we're heading off then. Are they even on the same continent? I think they are.
Well met.
Let's check our actual map first. That's probably a good idea. Here it is. Stormguard Keep. So we're looking for anything in the Arathi Highlands or Hillsbrad Foothills. Yeah, South Shore.
No.
What are our options? Hinterlands, Hillsbrad, Refuge Point. There we go. Refuge, refugee. It's Refuge. That's where we want to go. Don't think we've taken this route before, so might as well enjoy it. I suppose this might be an area that we consider doing some quests in pretty soon here, since we're kind of hitting up on a wall in a lot of places right now. This should be doable. It's in gray now, but we could not find the manuscript the first time we tried. I don't know if it's actually further in the dungeon or what, but might want to try to... One more attempt at that wouldn't hurt. These ones we can't do without people around, but I play for like an hour every 2 days, so expecting someone to be around is a little bit asking too much. This is in Nomergon. These are in the Stockade. I think there's more quests are also in the Stockade. 1,000 Needles. I just only need to bring them something. So I could probably do that one. Grim Task. Don't even know specifically where this is. Fireheart Mail, I want to try another try of this. And that again, this is really out of the way and more of a dungeon. Hard to expect anyone to actually be there. And it's a green elite. So theoretically possible. So here we're going over Loch Madon. Haven't been here in a little while. We get to look over the dam here. Impressive. Very reasonable to put the flight path here. Very nice. Super fancy. More waterfalls. Young Wetlands Cropalisk. Now we're in the wetlands. But instead of going over to Menthol Harbor, we're going to be going up this way. Or some variation of that, at least. However they want to make this flight path go. I suppose this does bring up the question. Well, not this, but this. Do we care about mining copper and tin anymore? If bronze is basically useless to us. I suppose we could still sell it, but I don't know if it's really that valuable compared to other things we could find. I'm probably gonna still mine the copper and the tin we find. At least for the time being. And it's really awkward that the only iron stuff requires green dye. Gonna have to figure out where to find that. I'm pretty sure I've seen dyes and stuff in shops before. So hopefully we can manage to get a decent supply of those without having to deal with too much problems. Like, would it have been so hard? Do I really? Can I not figure out how to make an iron helmet that isn't green? It's like, no, that's a very important part of the smithing process. If you say so. They're the professionals. What do I know? What I know is that a hole maybe is not the most strategic location, but that's their problem. Yeah, at least 2 quests here. I'm just carrying all my resources on me. That's fine. Alright, let's see if this person has recipes to sell. So another question is cooking and mining. Everything's questions here. As per usual, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Trying to make the most of my silk cloth right now. This seems like this. The problem with this area is I don't know how many quests we're really gonna have here, since there's like this tiny group of people, and like the city, half of it. Like, the other main town here is hostile to us, so we're not gonna be able to get any quests there. Ask the question how much use we're gonna get out of these kind of areas, where it's just not, where it's not entire large towns full of all these different people giving us quests. Right. We'll see. We will see. And this time we actually know how to get in here, so that's gonna help us quite a bit. Instead of messing around for multiple episodes. I think we're going to try to sell the heavy wool bandages. Try to get at least something for them. I really don't know if I need silver for anything. I think like some things I need silver was a component of it, so I guess I'll keep them around for now. That's fine. So I got a good supply of all these. That's not a problem. Yeah, let's get in on. Let's get in here. Out of the way, broken thing. Very sneaky. Very fun. You would think they would... Would you want to put up signs telling everybody that There's a secret entrance in here. There isn't. It's not like there's any. Really, the only roaming forces of this area are friendly. They have horses and they ride up and down this road. But I don't know. They can do whatever they want. Okay, where's the person? Scrolls and potions. You got green dye by any chance? So that's healing potions. 2 silver each. And this is a limited number of these. I'll take those. That's a good price for those. And he's gone. No more. No more potions for me. That's acceptable. I'll take it. In here, maybe? Nope, that's not right. There's somewhere over here. It's been a little bit. It's not a very large area. We'll figure it out. It's not him. Wasn't down there. It must be out in the more city-ish portion. What's this person's name? Walker. Nope. That does not sound familiar. Troll Hunter. Vindicator. Troll Hunter. Troll Hunter. Vindicator. Defender. Troll Hunter. Troll Hunter. Defender. Hello? Person I'm looking for, please. They're not out there. I know that for sure. That's where the bad things are. Okay, there's like nobody over in this area. Just all these troll hunters. Pretty sure this was the right place. It's not a large area. They should be around somewhere. Come on, I gotta get this done. Maybe this guy just sold the book. I don't think this was the right person though. Expert first aid. Yeah, this person sells expert first aid. Maximum 225. Heavy silk bandage. There we go. That's right. It's weird because he's not like a teacher or anything. Heals 640. Wow. Requires first aid 125. Our first aid is 187. Is there any higher level stuff maybe? I haven't seen any higher level cloth yet, so. Let's buy this, I suppose. Oh, what's this? Mage Weave Bandage, 210. Requires Mage Weave Cloth. Okay, the Mage Weave Bandage Manual requires 210 first aid, but making the bandage itself requires 150. What? So you need 210 to learn this thing that requires 150. Seems legit. Heavy silk bandage. Okay. Well, I suppose we can make some heavy silk bandages then. Is that going to get us to 210? Not likely. Maybe. We will see. If it does, that'd be very convenient. We could just get the next thing we need while we're here. I think, with how close we're going to be, I think we'll get it at no matter what level we get to. This is a questionable method. It's using twice as much silk. But we're getting a decent amount of levels, so it's probably okay. He says that, and then we start making no levels. Oh, that could be awkward. If we need an absolute ton of silk to get these last levels before we can make the next thing. That'd be pretty rude. Oh, we're very close. Oh, if we mess up even a few more times, we're not going to get to 210. Oh no. Well, we're going to buy the book since we're here. Kinda would feel like a waste of time if we didn't get the book right now. So close to 210. It's weird that it requires 210 to read, but 150 to make the things. Also, we've never seen these new fancy types of cloth, so 206. Hopefully it lets me at least buy it. Please let me buy the book. I don't want to have to come back here when I get 4 more levels. Thank you. Right, so new bandage. So long, silk bandages. You will not be missed. Hello, heavy silk bandages. And we're going to keep these ones in the bank.
I can't use that.
It is weird that you require 210 to learn the recipe that requires 150. So realistically, it's a recipe that requires 210. They're just kind of lying to you about it. Yep. Okay. So I have 13 minutes before I can just teleport straight back to Ironforge. So I'm going to just walk back over here and take the flight back there. Put a whole bunch of stuff in the bank. I could try to sell these heavy wool bandages and silk bandages. I'll just put those in the bank for now. As long as there's space. There should be. So. Yep. Didn't complete any quests, but we completed the quest to come here and get all these new first aid recipes. So now whenever we try to use a bandage, it'll heal us slightly more. I don't know. It's an idea. Then we have this whenever we find mage weave cloth, which, based on that name, is probably going to be something that other people have to make for us. So we'd have to buy it to train our first aid anymore. Just like this green dye we need to find. Everything's problems. Anyways, I'm going to put a bunch of stuff in the bank. Hopefully. And I'm feeling like we might not quite be ready to do Firehearted Mail quite yet. So I'm going to try to go do this The Brass Bolt Brothers in 1,000 Needles. Wherever that is. Next time. Goodbye.